I needed a way to get to my new job, but I was completely broke. I found an old vintage bike for $50 on Craigslist, which was all I had. The only catch? The seller lived 3 hours away in one of those fancy gated communities. I took 2 different trains and walked for miles just to get to the house. When I finally arrived, I was stunned. The house was a literal mansion, and the garage was filled with Ferraris and rare classics. Pause. The owner, a very wealthy man, asked me how I was planning to get the bike home in the middle of the night. When I told him I was riding it back, his whole family gathered around, looking at me with pure disbelief. They laughed at first, thinking I was joking. But then the father did something I'll never forget. He handed me the keys to a luxury SUV and said, "Just take it. We were going to trade it in anyway, and we can just write it off as a tax deduction." I drove home in a $60,000 car with a $50 bike in the trunk. Sometimes life throws you a curveball that actually goes in your favor. Have you ever had a stroke of luck that felt like a dream? Subscribe for more.